We're not even gonna beat around the bush today. We're just getting right into it. I got my glass of water. Delicious. Gonna gonna pull up Steam real quick, like here. Where do I have it? Where's Steam? Let's see. Close that. Pull up Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Now, I was dicking with the volume sliders earlier because I was playing the game on a different save earlier, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too loud now that I'm wearing a headset. Um, we shall see. Give me a second. It's loading up. Did it preset my audio settings? Oh no. It just, okay. Give me a second, Daniel. Alright. Properties. Select window. Elden Ring. That. Show it. There we go, we're in. Set it to that for now. Alright. Is this not working? Here, give me a second. Is the screen frozen on OBS? I mean, frozen on YouTube too? 0, 0. Oh. Good job. Let me see. Screen. Come on, load, motherfucker. Swear to God. Let me see. Yeah, it's frozen there. What the hell? Let's see. Window capture. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Come on. Show Elden Ring. Is it not? Is it because I'm... Let me see. I have it set to borderless window. Let me set it to full screen. Wasn't having any kind of problem like this yesterday. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Let me think. Let's close that. Close that. That. Maybe screen capture. Go with that, I guess. It's just not showing him. I'm gonna restart OBS. It's being a bitch again. I don't know what the fuck OBS is on lately. But give me a second. I gotta restart the stream. Right. Okay. Now. Tell me if everything's moving alright. It's fine? Okay, good. Last we killed the knight, cleared the cave. There's some cool stuff in and around this area. So let's go do that. Let's summon our Honda Civic. And go get some stuff. I know I said, by the way, that I was contemplating like either Elden Ring or, you know, Kingdoms of Amalur or whatever. But like after that stream, I started playing more of the game. I don't know, man. I just want to play Elden Ring now. And I was looking around trying to find a decent Elden Ring meme. Because there's actually tons of them. But a decent Elden Ring meme for the, you know... We'll talk about that later. I was looking for a decent meme for the starting soon image, you know? But I keep seeing memes all over the place. Not shit memes, just shit and or memes all over the place about the DLC. So fuck it, we're playing Elden Ring until we get to the point where we can play that DLC. I'm actually playing through on a different character that's like an entirely different type of build. Right now. That's, it's in New Game Plus, I think, so like +2 or something? Maybe +2 or +3. I don't know. It's multiple New Game Plus cycles in, though. And I'm gonna try and get to the DLC with that character, but from what I heard, Shadow of the Erd Tree is like absolute cock and ball torture. It is like the most CBT DLC they've ever done for any of these games. Like, I didn't check this. I haven't looked into this, but I saw like screenshots and such of reviews on Steam for it, and it's got like mixed reviews. Last I checked for recent reviews, and a lot of it was like down to the performance issues. Apparently, there's some performance issues in the DLC. But there was also a lot of people bitching about the difficulty. Which says a lot, considering Melania is in the base game. And Melania is like the only boss fight in any of these games that they've released that I've played where I've only ever beaten her with cheese. Like, I just don't even bother fighting her fair and square. I always end up just cheesing. I always try for like a good solid hour or two, and then I'm just like, yeah, fuck you. Here comes the bleed, bitch. But we will cross that Blade of Mikula bridge when we come to it. I really need to get rid of the base. Nothing else, just for guys like this. I'm gonna turn it down just a notch. These guys are not impervious, but they're like resistant to all damage other than impact. Well, I think they still take decent damage from certain elemental types, but of the physical damage types, they take reduced damage to everything from like pierce, slash, but impact damage is good against them. I don't know if they're weak against it, but they definitely take a decent amount more damage from it. Now we're coming through here for the purposes of just getting smithing stones. We really don't need to fight the boss in here or get any of the items other than the smithing stones. I forget, is this further ahead or is this just a side path? Side path, okay. Get scooped. Zero mercy for dogs in these games. Never ever, no! Never ever give mercy to the dogs in these games. They can and will fuck your shit up. Boys came in handy there. I need to like turn off Steam notifications whenever I'm streaming. I don't need people seeing what my friends are doing, you know? Okay. That's... can't craft anymore. So, you see this guy, he's got a backpack, and he's got, like, glowing coals in it. If you like, actually, why waste the fireballs? Very good. Alright. Hey, come on, guy. Now, I don't know if these guys are actually capable of setting off those backpacks or not. They have like this little lantern that can spew fire. But I've never actually, or at least I don't recall, if they're capable of lighting their own dudes on fire. I don't think so, because enemies don't have friendly fire. At least most of them don't. Some of them do actually do damage to other enemies. Get fucked. Alrighty. So, in other news, I've been playing a lot of a new free-to-play game lately called The First Descendant, and it is Korean as fuck. First off, you can definitely tell that it was a Korean dev team, but it's kind of scratching that Warframe itch that I've not had for quite some time. I'm enjoying it mostly. It's kind of making me want to reinstall Warframe and remember why I uninstalled Warframe. Okay. Summon the dogs. The dogs are gonna get just stomped, but yeah. Ow! Hey, what? I hit that register. get fucked. Easily die. Alright. Easy game. But yeah, I might potentially at some point either play Warframe or First Descendant or something like that on stream. Maybe, who knows? Let's see, do that. Although, before we do that, I want to do part of what's his name's quest line. Hope your week is going well. It was going well until today. Work was kind of a bitch today. I don't know, I'm just kind of struggling at work. Or at least I was today. Other than that, yeah. Yesterday was pretty good. Enjoyed yesterday. Alright, I don't want to give that dragon a shot. And we have enough smithing stones to upgrade our sword to +3, so let's do that, and then see if we can take on the dragon. I don't know why the hell we still have bats out here when it's the daytime. Yeah, I don't know. My week's okay so far. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta ask Wendy if she got those books in or not. But I'll ask her later. But I don't know. My week's been all right. How about yours? How's everybody else's weeks going? Gotta save runes for upgrading the sword. Daylight bats, yes. Alright. Now +3 is all that we can do until we find an actual blacksmith. That's the best we can do on our own. Oh, wait, can we level up? We can level up, right? Yeah! So. Worse. Could be better. I feel ya. I'm kind of in the same boat here. Today was terrible, but yesterday was okay. Well, no, yesterday was good. The day before yesterday was pretty alright. These bats are still here. But more importantly, the Dargan is still there. Alright, bitch. Whoop! Well, that actually did a decent amount of damage. Torrent! Oh shit! Come on, Torrent. Don't jump up, no boy. Huh? Down here. Get down here, asshole. Hate it when he flies up there. You see this bullshit, Torrent? Get over here. You slow bitch. asshole! Oh yeah, of course. The moment that I actually go and walk up to him, that's when he flies. Fucking asshole. Fine, I'll just hit your arm. Damn it, get off the fucking cliff! Stop doing that, you asshole! You see this bullshit? This is the worst fight I've had with him. I've never had him fly off onto the cliff like this so many times. Alright, dick nose. Doing. Ah, there we go. Does it kill? Yes! Okay, good. We got a dragon heart for it. New draconic power is available at the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Which, if you recall, is this. Although this is the Church of Dragon Communion. So, maybe there's a cathedral we can go to somewhere. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta turn on my timer. Always forget that. We did that. We did the dragon. Let's go to the village. Not a whole lot going on in here, if I remember correctly. I want to say this is a village full of weirdos that were worshipping the dragon. Dogs. And you can tell that because they're chanting his name, going, Agil, oh Agil. Trina's Lily. Let's see. Light purple water lily that is on the verge of wilting. Material used for crafting items. Exceedingly rare to find. A symbol of faith in Saint Trina. Dulls the senses, preventing agitation. I want to say Saint Trina might have some stuff to do with the DLC? I don't know. I know Mikola is definitely involved. We definitely go and deal with Mikola one way or another. And we shall see and hear all sorts of things about Mikola and his fucking sister. Stubborn broad. Not a huge fan of his sister. Okay, where's the thing? Around here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Twin blade. Oh, I still have this equipped. So, these are twin blades. There's not a huge amount of them in this game, but they finally made a return after being away from the games for quite a while. These were first introduced in Dark Souls 2, but haven't been in the series, or, well, series, in the FromSoft games since. Like this cool staff blade. Spins and shit. Very Dex. Very, very much a Dex weapon. Which is not what we are about. We're about strength and faith. And killing rats. Oh, I was, when I was playing the other character earlier, on my own time, I was exploring around, and I actually found a mace, but it's like a great mace. It's like a heavy mace. So, and it's not even gonna be for a while until I have access to that mace in particular, so. But I'm thinking about using that one. Oh wow, look at that! We got smoked. These transporter traps are great. When I first played this game, first playthrough, I explored this area because it's, you know, right near the starting zone. And I got caught in that trap, and let me tell you, Miyazaki fucking screwed me again when that happened. Because when you get caught in that trap, you get sent here, and this place is hell. Welcome to the fucking bone zone. Oh man. I do. Oh, no damage. Oh crap. These are like some of the worst enemies in the game, these bug guys. You say yuck, but you have yet to see the true yuck. It's gonna get way worse. Okay, there's that one there, that one there. I'm hoping the other one won't. Oh. You know what? No, I'm aborting. I'm out. Fuck that. Butt things. Butt. You mean bug, I'm assuming. That thing's hot. No, the fuck it's not. I hear that. Ow. They've got those stupid thread attacks that home in on you like that. That's... Ugh. But yeah, there's like a whole dungeon in here that's just hellish to navigate. Because those things are the main enemy in the dungeon. So we're just not going to deal with that right now. We're going to come back to this later. Because the final boss of this dungeon is one of my least favorite boss types in the game anyway. Instead, we're going to explore my favorite region of the game. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Uh-huh. This foggy, mushroom-infested, rotten hellhole, it might make you think it's Detroit, Michigan. But this is the Swamp of Aeonia, located in Caelid. The greatest part of the map, in my opinion. This is like the best part of Elden. I loved Caelid. Like, my introduction to this area was that zone, right? Oh, come on. How did that not hit? Was coming in through that dungeon. Got him. Hey, poison armament. Coming in through that dungeon and then being out here. And of course that thing is targeting me, so I can't open my menu, my map. Miyazaki decided he has a love for poison swamps, and he was just gonna make his most poisonous of swamps in Elden Ring. Oh. Hey.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly happen, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrin had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretend. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Yeah, let's go to the round table.
Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
And this is finally our player hub. This is where we go to do most of our trading, talking to NPCs for quest lines. We have a blacksmith here, all sorts of stuff. There's all kinds of fun and exciting activities here. Let's talk to this guy.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a Tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way,
Howdy
do you
there.
still see
How's it going?
The guidance of grace.
See it.
Do. Wonderful news. Most Tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Now, this guy is one of our incantation trainers. I personally don't like giving him all of my incantation tomes because he moves around because of his quest line, but he's one of them. Other Souls games, or this your first? Radon is gonna die. Spoiler him. I've played this game before. I've gotten all the achievements for the base game. Not that there's achievements for the DLC. I've played all of the Souls games except Sekiro. If you count that. And Demon Souls. I still need to go back and play Demon Souls. I've never played that. I have a copy of the game, but I don't have a PS3 to play it on. Or a PS5 to play the remake. Got something to say? Okay, cool. Good talk, buddy. Hero does not have good keyboard movement, so it doesn't count in my book. It's keyboard movement. Keyboard movement. Keyboard movement. Playing with a keyboard and mouse. Okay. Okay. All right. You know, that's your thing. Ooh. Maybe get some of this later. Please deinstall King Songs? What? Huh?
I don't believe we've met.
No, we have
I'm
not.
known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Okay, good talk, buddy. How about you?
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
I will keep an eye out, I guess. You listen to metal? Yes, sometimes. Not a huge metalhead, but I've listened to quite a decent amount.
Be sure
Especially
to tell
back
me
when
if
I
you
used to
meet a
work
young
out.
woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Okay. Let's see. What type of genre? Well, I mean, what genre would Visigoth be? I don't even know off the top of my head. I've got like some Visigoth. I've got some Metallica. I've got some Powerwolf on my playlists.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well.
Oh, and
As your senior,
Sabaton. I've got a couple of
I
Sabaton
bid you
albums that I
welcome.
bought too.
It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
That's like a lot of maidens.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest.
Type O
Yet to earn their
a
keep.
metal band or something?
Remember
Because
your place.
I'm not huge into metal, so I don't know all the different bands or what have you. I'm pretty like shallow metal fan, you know. Like I listen to stuff that I'd like, you know. I don't really go into it any further than that. Goth metal band, and wow, are they great? Listen to it now. It's peaking. It will change. It will change you. I'll look into it later.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Okay, so up until now, we've been called maidenless by literally everyone. Zero bitches, no maidens. Doomed to die in a ditch. And here we have a lady who's just offering herself up to us for a hug. Hell yes, give me a hug.
My thanks, great champion.
Pay attention to that health bar.
You are very warm.
And much like any other strange woman who would just offer you a hug at the drop of a hat, she sucks the life out of you.
Right up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Let this be a lesson. Don't be a simp. I'd also leave a bit of my soul for a warm hug. You know what? Actually, yeah, same. Got my follow. Cool, thanks, man. Let's see. We don't have any runes or enough smithing stones for it to be worthwhile, but let's talk to our smith while we're
Your
here.
new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Okay. About the chain on your leg. What's... Oh yeah, he's chained. Chained to the spot.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
You're a prisoner.
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
Now that's foreboding. The sheer terror of her. Let's try and forget that, shall we? Alright. From where are ye? Upper Midwest. I've moved around a lot, but Upper Midwest. Nobody else over here. Now, if we jump down here, there's an invader we can fight to get an item that will allow us to get invaded without having to summon anyone. Not really interested in doing that right now because he's gonna whip my ass. America? Yep. Can you take them? Take what? Let's go back to Caelid. Love Caelid. I just love this place. The aesthetic is just creepy and rotten. Oh, love this place. Now, we need to get here so we can see our map. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm not fighting you. In spite of the +3 that we have on our sword right now, I don't think we're really very well equipped to be fighting a whole lot of things in Caelid. We're gonna, because I'm a stubborn idiot. But right now, we're gonna explore around, get some more items, keep upgrading. Germany, mate. Ah, Germany! I lived in Germany for a while. I unfortunately did not do a whole lot of traveling around while I was there. But I was in Germany for a while. Alright, now here is where you get the coolest looking helmet in the game, in my opinion. I'm a very simple man. I like my Crusader aesthetic, and this man sells the one helmet you need.
I am not selling.
And I don't have the money for it. Okay. Let's see. Is it? It's 18. Yeah, okay. There we go. Ooh, and he's got these, one of those. Oh God! Fuck you, man! Why must you be like this? Who hurt you? Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Ugh. Holy shit. Oh man. I don't know if you guys are awake or not, but I certainly am. You still remember in which part you were by any chance? You know some German words? Love to visit Germany. My grandparents spoke fluent German, but it didn't get passed down. I know a couple of German words, just a few here or there, but not enough to really string together a full sentence. I know how to ask for a beer, which I'd say is pretty important. Do you remember which part you were by any chance? Sort of towards, I want to say it was in Bavaria. Or either in or very near Bavaria. I know I interacted with a lot of Bavarians while I was there. Most important. Yeah. Now that said, most of the drinking that I did while I was over there, and I didn't drink a lot, to be fair, but when I did drink, it was mostly like Jägermeister or more, you know, harder stuff, harder than just straight up beers. But I did really enjoy a lot of the beer that they had over there. There's a lot of really, really good beer over there. I preferred some of the lighter stuff though. Well, no, that's not entirely true. There was a dark beer that I really liked while I was over there too, that I would occasionally get some of, you know, like for the weekend or what have you, but most of the time, I, like, when, you know, you're just eating, like, lunch or something like that, some of the nice lighter stuff is really good. Jägermeister? Yeah!
Trade again?
I liked Jaeger. Drank a lot of Jaeger. I like the kind of black licorice flavor of it, you know?
Be well.
Ox, very good beer. Ox is so disgusting. It isn't! I don't think I tried that one. Alright, here's our Kaled map. Coast. Oh yeah, that's right. I think the one that I drank was Kostreise? Or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it anywhere near correctly. But I think that was the one that I had. It was like Kostreise. Glitter, are you German? No. She's of German descent, though. I don't remember how it's spelled. I'm sorry. I'd have to look it up. But that, I want to say it's pronounced like Kostreise or something like that. I don't entirely remember. And again, I'm a dumb American. I don't speak fluent German, so. Maybe? I'd have to like look at a picture to see if that's the one. Nobody cares about the, like, 0.001% Aussie. That's just British convict. Stop. Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Aussie is Australian. There we are. Drop the helmet. Oh, drop the greatsword. Okay. 17 strength. It's got a lower critical boost. It's heavier by a little bit. Oh, it's this moveset. Okay. Actually kind of like this moveset. Alright. Dude, don't. No. Don't say that. I think we might swap to this one. Get some smithing stones and start using this. Just because I like this swing style. One of my favorite swords from Dark Souls 3 was the Hollow Slayer. Mostly because of the poke, which this unfortunately does not have the poke. But I liked the Hollow Slayer moveset, you know? Let's see. Part of me wants to start putting some levels into strength just so I can one-hand these swords, but like realistically it's not gonna matter much yet. Let me think. Let's go up north. There's some stuff up north that we can try and clear out. Get some goodies, you know. I had to farm it. Oh, I know that feeling, man. One of the things I hated the most in Dark Souls 3 was that the only way... Oh, I pissed off the dragon. Oh, unfortunate. The only way you could get the Flamberge in Dark Souls 3 was by farming it from those little fucking manlet dudes. And I hated that. I hated that. And I always got so unlucky. And like, I would make an invader or what have you, and like the whole build would be based around having a Flamberge. And I'd have to sit there for hours farming those stupid little manlets. For me, it's 3 a.m. Oof. Going on 8. Yeah, it's almost 8 here. Speaking of which, how much time do I have left on my... Okay, yeah. We're gonna go for another half hour. And then we will see what happens from there. Do we have... We didn't... I think I need a second one. Second stone sword. I did. I did go full luck. Well, maybe I... Here's the thing. A lot of the times when I was farming it, it was very early game, and I didn't want to go all the way to whatchamacallit. Fucking Rosaria. I didn't want to go to Rosaria to respec, right? Or even go that far into the game yet when I started farming it, because I like to like get my build right at the start and then play with it, you know, if possible. Not always possible, obviously, but I didn't really like going full luck when doing that. But I would use whatever options I had available, which obviously weren't good at the start of the game. All right. But yeah, the other times though, yeah, of course, you know, max out your luck stack, get a mimic head. Field of Want only gives you souls, right? It doesn't increase item discovery, does it? I don't think it increases item discovery. But yeah, you could go with like hollow infused weapons on both arms, I think, and that would give you like a +5 each to your luck. Get fucked. expecting him to be more aggressive than that, but okay. Ow! Alright, now I can recheck. Taurus and Chimney Sweep, actually, I should go to bed early, but I'm moving to bum into. Ah! Oh, you should probably go to bed. It's like 3 a.m. Work is not going to get much easier if you stay up, you know? Not that I know exactly how difficult the chimney sweep job is. I gotta assume it's not the most glamorous work. Sweeping chimneys and all that. First image that comes to mind is like, you know, a Victorian era oh fuck. But yeah, like a Victorian era child with like a broom in one hand covered in like soot. But you're so entertaining. Okay now. Don't butter me up too hard. Oh god. You know, in a way, Caelid is like the land of German fairy tales. I'm pretty sure that giant bird that's chasing me is like a German fairy tale or something. Let's see. Up here is the not Dragon Slayer, I want to say. The totally not a Guts Berserk reference. That's a flat 100 to your item discovery. Not sure if it's on DS3, but I always thought it looked cool enough, so it was worth wearing it either way. Adds a flat 100 to your item discovery. Is for the Shield of Want or for the Mimic Head? Kid won't eat his dinner. German fairy makes his balls explode. Yep, that sounds about right. Ah yes, my favorite German fairy tale, Das Kinderschlot. Oh god! Greetings, sir. And the dog has arrived. Okay. Yep. 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 Not Mr. Pirble's fault, this is. Bad vibes your child had. PTSD from these two? Yeah. I've never really bothered learning how to fight these monsters. I always just get the, whatchamacallit, the repellent torch that you can get in a different area of Caelid. I've always just gotten that and just used that to ignore the dogs. I forget if it works on the crows or not. Okay. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't, he looked at me! Yep, he looked at me. Okay, yep. Can you be a lad and destroy this here thing? Yeah, preferably without destroying me. There we go. Alright. What I wanted. Okay. Dog. Dog! Beware dog! Speaking of which, that's actually up where you get the torch, so I'm just gonna mosey on over there. It's kind of a trek from here because of the cliff, but I'm gonna mosey my way up over there and get it. That was another thing that I've always liked doing in these games, is getting my sort of cool items as soon as possible in the playthrough. Like in Dark Souls 3, the moment I could, I got a torch and I got a dagger. The dagger for, you know, quick stepping through the poison swamp. The torch for like getting rid of leeches and stuff like that, you know. Boss fight in this game is Melania, this boss. Oh god, man, I was literally talking about Melania earlier, and I just Melania, I could see how people who are good at that fight could enjoy that fight. And like I've enjoyed some of FromSoft's harder boss fights in the past, but like Melania is just too much for me, man. Melania is just too fucking much. Horaloo, yeah, hell yeah! My brother! There we go, now there's a fucking boss fight. When he drops that axe, and he just goes full WWE on your ass, oh hell yeah! Now that is a fucking boss fight.
Well,
I have given thee courtesy enough.
How can I help?
Love that fight. Beast repellent torch. Ooh, spiked cestus? Whatever. Do we have? We don't.
Server safe.
What would you say is the first best voice in Elden Ring, if not good old Horaloo? Let's see. Okay, we got that. We might as well get the map piece while we're up here. Get that open. Vile Bailey? When are you streaming? I normally try and do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but my schedule's kind of shaking up soon, so I'm not entirely sure if I will stream Friday or not. But I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at like 7 Central Standard Time in the United States. And I usually go for about an hour, sometimes a little over that, depending. Try to show up. Cool, man. That's awesome. Thank you. I've recently we played through Pizza Tower, which I got very fucking salty at some of the boss fights for, but full disclosure, I get kind of salty at times. That happens. I guarantee you we're probably going to see that at some point in this playthrough. But I played Pizza Tower recently. Before that, we did a playthrough of Signalis on the hardest difficulty, the survival difficulty with the original inventory setup. And that got me the final achievement for that game, so hell yeah, love that. Yeah, me too, hell yeah. Salt for life. Salty boys. Let's see, down here we've got one of the Erd trees, minor Erd trees. I think this is the harder one in Caleb. So I don't think, yeah, if there's dragons out here, this is the harder one. The more reasonable difficulty one for our level range right now, I want to say, is further back. Kinda salty, potty mouth. Yeah. Want to play together, Elden Ring, buddy? Maybe sometime. I do a lot of like solo Elden Ring these days, though. Well, solo FromSoft games in general. I used to do a lot more co-op back in the day, like Dark Souls 2 I did some co-op for, and Dark Souls 3 in particular was the first FromSoft game that I actually got at launch. And I played a lot of co-op at launch in that game. Okay, I need to get more smithing stones before I really want to fight these guys. I love FromSoft in general. Same here. They're some of my favorite games of all time are the Souls games. Dark Souls 1 and 3 in particular, I really love. 3 is the only game in FromSoft's lineup where I really got into the PvP. Which is funny because it's the one that everybody dogs on for having shit invasions. But I liked invading in that game. It was fun. That it wouldn't be needed to play with co-op mods, play the game without fog walls every 1 centimeter. Yeah, I get you. My thing is, I like the utility of the co-op mod, right? Because like, I have a buddy that I would play in co-op with occasionally. And the co-op mod made it a lot easier to just, you know, go around the world and have fun, just co-op infinitely, right? But I actually miss getting invaded. That's one of the things I don't like about this game, is that you can't get invaded solo unless you use that stupid Taunter's Tongue. And then when you do use it, you're getting invaded constantly. The only way to get invaded other than that is to be in co-op, which, you know, is fine, obviously. It's supposed to be like their balancing feature. It's supposed to be, you know, their way of tweaking the difficulty to counterbalance you having an extra human player there to assist you. That's, whether people like to admit it or not, that's a huge advantage in these games. But to not get invaded at all as a solo host is kind of eh. The Kindled thing in DS3, yeah, that too. That was, I think that was a cool way of doing the, you know, health system. It's much better in my opinion than in Demon Souls from what I've seen, though I've never played that. Dark Souls 2 also had a decent humanity or health scaling mechanic in my opinion, but I definitely preferred the Kindled system of Dark Souls 3. Okay, come on. Poison. No fart clouds. I'm really glad that the flying enemies in this game are fake flying, you know? Where they're basically just animated to be flying up there. Rather than actually genuinely flying, so that they can't fly up and smack me while I'm climbing a ladder. God. Spooky ghost. Whoa! Let's see. How much damage do I do? Not enough. Not enough damage. That's how much damage we do. That's right. Over here. I really don't need this. Oh, but I'm doing it anyway, because again, I'm stupid and stubborn. Now that item in Dark Souls 3, the equivalent there was much better in my opinion. Ow! Fuck you, guy. Alright. But yeah, the Prisoner's Chain necklace, or what was it? It was a ring in Dark Souls 3, that's what it was. The Prisoner's Chain in Dark Souls 3 was great, especially at low levels. If you manage to beat, like, the vast majority of the game before getting to, like, starting your invasions, like, if you're, like, a level 20 invader and you somehow manage to get the Prisoner's Chain at that level, you're practically invulnerable if you invade with that. Not literally, obviously, but practically. You might as well be. Although, if you have a friend drop trade it to you, or you use co-op to get you to that point where you get the Prisoner's Chain that early, I'm sorry, you're a punk bitch. Are you gonna kill the dragon in front of you? I don't know. I like doing that when I'm doing like a specific build or something like that, but I feel like it kind of destroys the level progression early game, you know? Because it makes you super powerful early game, and then you're just kind of stuck not leveling for a while. And all of the boss fights in the early areas just become kind of like, ew, wow, great, I got 3,000 runes. Yippee! The fact that FromSoft just gives you the opportunity to peak. Oh, hell yeah, man. I know a lot of people were kind of salty when they implemented the weapon scaling and stuff, but honestly, I get it. I totally get it. Because, like, back in the day, like Dark Souls 1, where you could be like a SL1 with a plus 10 or plus 15 weapon back then, and invade someone and just one-shot them in the undead parish or what have you. Yeah, no, that was rough. That was really rough. Or God help you if you got invaded in the undead parish by a giant dad who had max upgraded armor and a like +5 chaos Zweihander and his grass crest shield. I love the Millicent quest, you know. Mid-quest line, Ronnie is better. Gentlemen, please, please, please. Why can't we have both? Oh, what's the Spanish saying? Hoque los dos? Something or other? I don't know. I just remembered I didn't put on my Crusader helmet. I've been walking around with the wrong helmet on this entire time. Please forgive me. Ronnie overrated, but also good. 6 arms. 4 arms, if I remember correctly. She only has 4 arms.
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. Not to be meddled with by man.
Tell me more.
If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot.
So she has the clap. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But that's okay. That's okay. We will figure something out. We'll figure something out. 4 arm on Ronnie and 2 on Mel. Okay, yeah, good point. I see what you were doing there. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's go back to the swamp and hopefully not get smacked in the back of the head by that fucking Knights Cavalry again. But yeah, I like Millicent's questline. I like the whole questline surrounding, or the story and the lore surrounding Melania and the Scarlet Rot and all that sort of stuff. I love all of that. I loathe fighting Melania. Like, aesthetically speaking, weapon-wise, armor-wise, lore-wise, I love Melania. Awesome character design, awesome lore, all of that's great. I would rather slam my balls in my car door than have to actually fight her on a fair playing field, though. Self-harmable, big swamp level in Elden Ring. Don't forget Light Town because it's cute. But there are multiple swamp levels in Elden Ring. We are at the swamp. This is one of the swamps. Oh! Don't die. Okay, that was almost bad. And then there's like the Lake of Rot. There's the, Poison Castle. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. There's a couple of small ones here or there, but yeah. There we go. Oh, just use your sexy horse and no problem. Yeah, good point. But you can't use Torrent in the Lake of Rot, can you? Alright. Speaking of using Torrent to ignore rot, that's not going to work in this encounter we're about to deal with. But that's okay. Get me out! Get me out! Now let's see how well I do with the +3 greatsword against him. I don't think it's going to go very well. Earlier on my other character that I'm playing, kind of on my own time, I fought her with a bleed-infused whip. Beat her ass pretty easily. Huh? Iframes on the jump? Are you kidding me? That's not great. It's good. Excuse me? It's cheating! Oh, God! Rough. Do you know Pantera? Yes, I know Pantera. I don't know any of their songs, but I'm aware of them. I think the Lake of Rot, for example, is short enough to not be a problem, in my opinion. Just bring, like, one of the balls to cleanse and easy. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. But, like, I don't know. There is, like, a decent amount of stuff to find in the Lake of Rot, though. So, like, if you're a masochist idiot like me, you're gonna be exploring around in there. Alright. So, we're gonna use the cheese strat on Millicent. Blood Cemetery Gates, please. I will look into that after we're done here. Also, alternatively, if you're a Faith user, you can just get the Flame Cleanse Me incantation. Come on. Out of there. Don't heal! Only I can heal. Fuck you. Easy game, not even hard. Get some decent runes for that. Very nice. Cemetery Gates is one of my favorites from Pantera. Alright, I'll give it a look. We have enough to level up. I'm still keeping up on that Vigor grind set. I'm not stopping until I get to 40. You show me any of these fools running around not leveling their Vigor when it's cheap and easy to do so in the early game. And it just makes me sad.
Welcome, dear customer.
How,
Yes, right this way.
how the
Right
fuck?
this way.
How did you notice me from the other side of the wall?
Welcome, valued customer.
Creepy bastard.
Come, please. I'm hungry.
Alright, I mean, boluses could be useful, but I want to save my runes for something bigger, more important, you know? Feisty. I never put enough points into Vigor, and now he's hard stuck on Melania first phase. Rough. Absolutely rough. I mean, you can always go back and, like, go to Renala and give yourself some Vigor, but if you're, like, one of those people that's, like, I don't know, resistant to change, let's say, then that's really rough. Alright, get back here. There we go. You know, I could have swore I was gonna have like I thought I had a plan for what I wanted to do today in Elden Ring, but I've basically just been fucking around in Caelid this entire time. Yeah, and I've only got a couple more minutes left. Let's go... let's just go back to the main area. Start exploring someplace where it's a little bit less difficult. got what I really wanted though, which was the helmet. Heavy crossbow. Ow! Ah, get rolled. Get absolutely rolled, nerd. Screwed up the backstab. Very good. Very cool. Ah, nice. Very good. Whoop. Right. Come on. Ah, that doesn't do much damage. There we go. Get that sweet, sweet stagger. Excuse me? There we go. Alright. Ow! Come on! That didn't really do that much damage, actually. Alright, there we go. Not really much purpose to fighting those things, but yeah. We do it anyway. My number one for a while now, but I love so many others. And it's too old and current. Love the first album from Slipknot. Eyeless is my favorite song. I think on my kind of miscellaneous playlist that I've been listening to lately, what is whatchamacallit? What's that song called that I have on there? I'm trying to remember what it's called. The lyrics are something along the lines of I push my fingers into my eyes. You know, is that a Slipknot song? I think that's a Slipknot song. I want to say that was in one of the Resident Evil movies, of all things. The only thing that slowly stops the ache. You know. Ow. Duality. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Alright, come on. Alright, my timer went off. But I just want to try something before we finish today. I wanna go see how we stack up against what's his name? Help you dogs.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
That's not horrifying at all. Tell me which your favorite DS3 boss was. Base game, it's kind of, you know, a basic bitch response, but Soul of Cinder was my favorite of the base game. Just thematically, I loved it thematically. Second would be, whatchamacallit, Nameless King. Nameless King was a lot of fun. Loved that fight in the base game. But DLC, my favorite would be Gale. Gale is just such a cool boss fight and a great way to send off the series, you know?
You're all on your own, are you?
Madeir was also pretty good.
Castle,
I didn't really like the
White
Demon
Mask, I
Princes.
suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know.
No, not Nameless King. I
Or
see.
I
You
want
were
to be
one of
like everyone else,
those
but I'm just
fellows,
too
huh?
scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
real talk though, why not Nameless King? You didn't like Nameless? For me, Slipknot, Pens and Moose, Psychosocial was always a favorite play. Weeks.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Spirit jellyfish eggs.
I
Yeah.
deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one.
So this is actually one of my favorite, can I not? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I'm just stupid. This is actually one of my favorite spirit ashes because it's really tanky and it poison things. And that's all I needed to do, you know? Take aggro and poison stuff.
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know?
That's rough, lady. Slipknot concert last year, awesome. Hey, I don't think I'm ever gonna go to a concert, honestly. I don't think I could take all that noise and all those people. Concerts aren't my thing. You know what? Fuck the Civic. We're just gonna fight our way up the hill. For the fun of it. Okay, come on. It's like the 80 billionth time that my jump L2 or R2 come out. It's down. I'm gonna give Margit just a quick, like, one shot, one try. If we beat him on the first attempt, great. If not, I'm gonna call it because I've got some stuff I gotta do before I turn in for the evening. Got work in the morning and all that. Ow! Damn it! Got hooked. Okay. Yes! Call them to me. Do it! Fight me! I dare you! Stamina, please. Right. Oh, come on, that didn't hit you. We're starting to get a decent amount of raw defense now, thanks to all the leveling we can do. You guys aren't really doing all that much damage. Oh, by the way, I haven't touched the DLC yet, so if you guys have played the DLC at all, please refrain from spoiling it. I intend on playing long enough with this character to get to the DLC, but again, haven't touched it yet. Haven't had the time to. It's way harder than the DS games, it just makes it easier for me to get up. I would definitely agree with you. The sheer power levels that go into certain boss fights in this game curb stomp the vast majority of some of the bosses in the Dark Souls series. Like Melania alone is way harder than most of the boss fights in the Dark Souls games. With a friend called Levy. Oh, good luck and have fun with Levy then. Or Levi, or however you pronounce that. Alright. Let's give it a short.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by by the flame of ambition.
Now, if we're gonna talk about guys or, you know, characters with great voice actors, we gotta talk about Margit. Margit's voice is awesome. Alright, poison jelly. Do the poison. Alright, we do decent damage. Ow. God, I suck. Well, off the cliff, nerd.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Got the poison.
Tarnished.
Ah, fucked up. Oh, I forgot that he swings with the other arm first. Okay, yep. Get it bullied. Being too passive. I need to be more aggressive. And learn to dodge. Dodging is important. There we go. Jellyfish carried this boss fight. Holy shit, I forget how overpowered that jellyfish can be. I was sloppy as hell at just doing terribly, but the jellyfish came in clutch.
Tarnished. Smoldering with thy
Not that he's a hard boss fight. Margit's not that bad.
in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall.
Maybe it's not so bad to wear this at this level. Maybe it's not so bad at this level. Teammate, thanks! Alright. Next time, we might be doing Friday. I don't know yet, but whenever we start, whether it's Friday or next Monday, we are gonna assault Castle Stormveil. See how that goes. Again, we usually start at around 7 Central Standard Time. So if you're available to check it out, by all means pop in. For right now though, I'm gonna call it here. I've got to get some stuff done before I go to bed. So thank you all for coming along. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a good one. Well, bye now.